Hi guys, Ape here of the PocketBot Collective. And today we're gonna have a look at Core Class Dinobot Slug from the Legacy Evolution line. Comes in this nice little box. Has some artwork on there. Artwork on the side. Modes on the back. And some Legacy artwork on the other side. Instructions are in there. Nothing else really. So let's bring in Slug himself. He does come with an accessory. You can see it attached here at the back. And that also holds the combiner head in there. But we'll get to that later. This is our little Slug. Slug, whatever you want to call him. He's not the best one. But he is a fun one. And that's what this, for me, what this set is going to be about. Lots of compromises, lots of weird engineering. But it's designed for playability. And these guys are easy to transform in between their modes. And easy to get into combiner mode. It just takes you a couple of minutes. And you can't say that about a lot of Legend class combiners out there. A lot of them have become a pain in the ass, almost like masterpiece robots are. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the fun factor. So yeah, he looks good, well painted, nice blue eyes. Jaw can open, although it does reveal his robot head, but it is there. Can close as well. I guess the head can move a little bit as well. But I think that's more for robot articulation. Can turn in its entirety. The robot head can turn, but I guess we'll get to that in a bit. Articulation in the legs, also outward spread. And just rotation on the back legs. There you go. For a little comparison, here he is with Iron Factories running about. No. Run amok. My god. It's been a minute since I did reviews, so I'm talking nonsense here. But there we go. It's a small little dino. And here he is with the other two that are out so far. Grimlock, Sludge, and Slug. There we go. Now, as for transformation, we take off this little part. And I can show you already, it has the combiner head in it, Volcanicus, decent sculpt. Put it to the side for a minute. Transformation, real easy. You just lift up these legs. Hold on, there we go. Which are just tabbed in there. So there you go. Then these arms, you have to move them out, turn them round, and move them back in to reveal the hands. Out, round, back in. And then we flip the jaw down. And there we have our little Slug. Now, he can hold this as a sort of a little weapon. I think that's nonsense. I get that they put it in there. But I don't care for it that much. What I like to do is just give him a little pistol from Core Class Ratchet. Which gives him that little bit of extra and makes him a bit more alive, so to say. Here is his little head sculpt. It's attached to that, so it can rotate around, I think 360. Yeah. There you go. No elbows, no wrists. Ball joint at the hip, ball joint in the knee. And I think does he have waist rotation? Looks like it, but then we need to get these wings opened up. There we go. Then he also has waist rotation. That is Slug. Come on, focus. Right, let's bring in the other Dinobots. There is the trio so far. Again, Sludge, Grimlock, and Slug. If you give them some extra little weapons, it makes this team shine. Now, let's also compare him to Core Class Prime and our boy Runabout. And then of course we still need to get him into his third mode, which is the Combiner mode. And it's all real easy. What you do for Slug is pretty much get him back to his robot mode. His dino mode. You have to turn the arms back round. Because you see these little nubs here? And these little slots there, that's what the arms are going to slot into. Just not yet. We'll leave the wings open, or the backpack. The legs we reattach and put back into dino position. And these are the 3 pegs that are gonna plug into Sludge, sorry. And Sludge's hands are gonna grip onto these bits. And then the head just goes in there. But we'll show that off next.
We just get bigger.
Oh, Scrud.
Oh, a dino combiner.
Here are the 3 components so far. We've got Sludge, we've got Slug, or Slag, and we've got Grimlock. That's all the ones that are out right now. Of course, we still have Swoop and Scar to come, and Snarl still needs to be revealed, as of the recording of this video. But, to combine them, we'll start with these 2. You can see that there's 3 5mm pegs here, and also note the 5mm pegs on the sides. They're going to combine or attach to Sludge, which means there's 5 solid points that the torso is connected to each other, which is great for stability. We'll also need this little part, not the combiner head yet, but this little part has a hole at the top, and that's what one of Slug's pegs will peg into, because this goes on the chest of Sludge, forming the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? So, all you need to do is line them up and peg them in. There we go. Nice and easy. Then we'll slot the arms in. There we go. And then you can just move these legs a little bit forward to get them out the way. And that's the torso combined. It's very secure. It doesn't go anywhere. Still has the waist swivel. And of course, this little hole at the top will then hold Volcanicus's head. That is that. Now, the 5mm holes on Sludge's thighs will connect to the peg on Grimlock. There's a hinge there, and of course, because it's just a round connection, it also has a swivel. So we'll just peg that in. And now he's becoming too big for this video. But actually, this is a very small combiner. What I'll do, I mean, he can stand, he can balance on one foot. But what we'll do, we'll bring in some fossilizer parts. And we'll give him a bit of a gestalt mode right now. And there we go. There is our mini combiner. And he is mini. He reminds me of the G1 mini combiners like Dino King, which I'm hoping he'll be recolored into. And of course the recolor of that Monstructor. Who knows whether we'll see that in this line. It would be awesome to have these mini combiners. Comparison wise, here he is with Core Class Prime once again, and with our boy Runabout from Iron Factory. So you can see it is a small boy, but he's tons of fun. And again, this might not be for everybody. There's a lot of compromises being made in the engineering. Some weird engineering choices, but I would say stop being spoiled, enjoy what is out there. I for one love the playability on this guy. You can get him from having the team run around in either Dino or Robot mode into the combiner in a couple of minutes. And that's a huge added value to me. You can just play around with these guys, and that's what they are intended for. So, I'm happy. I'm happy with the possibility of a Dino King coming. Extremely happy, actually. And even a Monstructor. I'm here for it. Hasbro is doing a good job on these guys. So, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you next time. Ape out!